We're trying to find all values of x. Well, the first thing I would do is figure out what value of x makes this equal to 0. So that would be x squared equals 2. Take the square root of both sides. Of course, whenever you take the square root of both sides, it always gives you plus or minus. So x equals plus or minus square root of 2. So what that means is if you plugged in a negative square root 2 or a positive square root of 2, it would give you 0 if you plugged it in here. Now we're trying to figure out what values of x will make this thing negative. Less than 0 means negative. So what I'm going to do is look at x squared minus 2, and I split my number line into 3 intervals. It's got 3 pieces. Now, zeros in here. I'm going to plug in 0 first because 0 is so easy to plug in. If I take 0 and plug it in x squared minus 2, do you get a positive number or a negative number? You get a negative number. In fact, if you choose any number in between negative square root 2 and positive square root 2, you're going to get a negative number. Okay? Because when you square any number in here, it's going to be less than 2. So I'll pick another one out. I wouldn't on the GMAT, but just so you can see. So let's 1's in here. Let's plug a 1 in there. 1 squared minus 2, that's negative 1. So if you want to check what these things do is they alternate signs. This is going to be plus, and this is going to be plus, because that's just the way they work. But you could check it. Let's take the number 3, which is up here somewhere. 3 squared minus 2. 9 minus 2 is positive. Down here, negative 3 squared is positive 9. 9 minus 2 is positive. So these are all the places, because we're trying to find all the values of x that are less than 0. So this is the pieces in here that make it less than 0. So it would be negative square root 2 is less than x is less than square root 2. And you don't have equal signs underneath number 1. You don't have any answers with those in there, but you wouldn't, because when it's equal to negative square root 2 or positive square root 2, it equals 0. And we're trying to find out the ones where it's less than 0. So your answer is C.